Day number 181, walking towards Chambers, Arizona. Time for a break. Looks like a beautiful sunny day. How's the walk been so far?
Well, this is day 181. I've made it 6.9 miles so far. And the first 5 miles were kind of chilly. But bearable, and really this week's been great for walking as far as the climate. I would pray that it doesn't get any worse than this, either hot or cold, but you know, I don't walk in the flesh, I walk in the spirit. If I walked in the flesh, I'd say the flesh doesn't like much of any of what I'm doing. And you know, the flesh and the spirit war with each other. Satan uses the flesh to speak to us and try to discourage us and harass us. And the spirit wars with that negative spirit, that flesh. And it's like a person that was an alcoholic. You know how you can tell if you're born again? If you were an alcoholic and you're tempted to drink, you don't walk in your flesh, you walk in your spirit. So when you walk in your spirit, you don't drink. Now if you go back and walk in the flesh and drink, that means you're not born again. Now some of you are going to disagree with me. But God has told me this directly and I experienced it. I'm tempted every day to do the things of the flesh. But I never do anything of the flesh. I walk in the Spirit. And that's what the children of God do. They walk in the Spirit. And if I wasn't walking in the Spirit, this walk would have finished a long time ago. Because the flesh has no part of it. The flesh wants to see it end. Every moment. But the Spirit says, be faithful. Be faithful. Go forward. And so I walk in the Spirit. If you're going to talk the talk, you better walk the walk.
Amen. Thank you. Cross Country Flagman's back on the road. It's got 3 more miles to go. Walk for day number 181 is coming to an end.
Activity paused.
Here in Arizona. How many miles today?
10.3.
10.3.
Kind of a short day.
Yes.
Pretty pleasant walking, really. I'm through by noon. And but tomorrow's the big one. I'm going over 14 miles tomorrow, so I got to get rested up tonight.
Okay.
I'm still a little tired. I don't know if it's the altitude or what, but my legs are just not under me the way they were before. And even my wind gets a little short. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the altitude.
Maybe so.
But Arizona widened their interstate shoulders, so this last 3 miles was pretty pleasant walking.
Oh, good.
And we had a good frontage road to walk on today, so this was really an easy 10 miles. I'd like to see some of this tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.